Hello friends, welcome to my kitchen. Let's start by pouring water into a small saucepan. Put on the lid and bring it to a boil. Once it starts bubbling, add 8 ounces, or 250 grams of pasta. Add a pinch of salt. Today we're using penny, but any shape that feels familiar and comforting will work. Stir gently, then let it cook according to the package instructions. Pour a little olive oil into a frying pan. Friends, I'd be so happy to hear where you're from. Let me know your city, country, and if you're in the US, your state too. Finally, chop 1 onion. That familiar little kitchen moment, with the sound of the knife on the cutting board and the scent that slowly makes the whole room feel warm. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking it. It's a simple way to show your support. Add the onion to the pan. Sauté until it becomes soft and fragrant. This helps bring out its natural sweetness and gives the dish that cozy homemade base. Grate 2 cloves of garlic on a mini grater. A tiny step that adds not only deep flavor, but also a natural boost of antioxidants your body will thank you for. Friends, for more content like this, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss any new recipes. Stir it into the onions, that familiar sizzle. It's the sound of comfort filling the kitchen. Cook just 1 more minute, enough to awaken the flavors, not burn them. Now, add 1 pound or 450 grams of ground beef. It's the heart of the dish, iron-rich and deeply satisfying. Crumble it in with your spatula until no pink remains. Then stir in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. It deepens the taste and delivers a boost of lycopene. Let it meld with the meat and aromatics until everything smells like home. Season lightly with salt. A whisper of black pepper. And a sprinkle of dried oregano. Let the sauce bubble gently for 10 minutes, long enough for the ingredients to become one. While it simmers, check your pasta. It should be tender but firm, just right. Drain it, then set it aside. Now, in a pot, melt half a stick or 60 grams of butter over medium heat. It softens into a silky base that will carry all the flavors beautifully. Then, whisk in 2 tablespoons of flour. Stir for a full minute. This roux is the quiet little secret behind that irresistible silkiness, laying the foundation for a smooth, velvety sauce. Pour slowly in 14 fluid ounces, or 400 milliliters of milk, whisking all the while to keep it lump-free. Whole milk makes it richer and adds calcium. Keep stirring until it turns glossy and thick. Comfort in liquid form. Add half a teaspoon of black pepper. Add half a teaspoon of salt. Add half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Let the sauce simmer gently until it thickens. This part comes together in just a few minutes. Now, grate 10 ounces or 300 grams of cheddar. It provides essential vitamins like A and B12 that help your energy levels and immunity. We'll reserve about 3 ounces or 100 grams of the cheese for the top layer of our casserole. Pour the bechamel into a large bowl. Then gently add the cooked pasta. Now bring in the grated cheese. Mix everything together until each piece of pasta is wrapped in that creamy, velvety goodness. Now, take your baking dish. Start with a cozy layer of cheesy pasta, pressing it down just a bit so it settles into place. The kind of simple, comforting step that feels like something you've watched 100 times in a family kitchen. Then spread a generous layer of the rich, flavorful meat sauce. Keep repeating the layers, pasta, then meat, like building a warm, comforting tower of flavor. If something is unclear in the recipe, just leave a comment, and I'll answer as soon as possible. And now, the final touch. Sprinkle the remaining 3 ounces or 100 grams of cheddar on top. Slide it into a preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius and bake for 30 minutes. When the casserole is ready, gently remove it from the oven. It becomes beautifully soft, the meat turns rich and comforting, and that golden crust is simply irresistible. The aroma greets you like a warm hug, and every layer looks so tempting you almost hesitate to dig in. I truly hope this casserole brings your table the same joy it brings mine. It's nourishing, full of flavor, and perfect for sharing with those who matter most. Maybe it'll become your new family heirloom. Thank you for cooking with me today. But don't go just yet. There's another cozy and tasty recipe I'd love to share with you. In a bowl, crack 1 egg. Add 7 fluid ounces or 200 milliliters of light cream. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Whisk thoroughly until the mixture is smooth and combined. This forms a rich, savory base that gives the dish its truly irresistible flavor. Friends, I always enjoy knowing where you're from. Please share your city and country, and if you're in the US, let me know your state. Next, chop 1 onion. As you chop, imagine the scent that will soon fill your kitchen. It is the smell of comfort coming alive. There is nothing quite like the aroma of onions cooking to make a house feel like a warm and welcoming home, reminding us of family dinners from our childhood. If you have any questions about the recipe, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments, and I'll reply as soon as I can. Now, pour olive oil into a pan. Friends, if you enjoyed the video, a like would be much appreciated. It's the best way to support me. Add the onion to the pan. Stir well to coat the onion. Grate 1 carrot on a coarse grater. Carrots bring a lovely natural sweetness that balances the dish perfectly. They are also rich in vitamins, adding a healthy boost to this comforting meal. Friends, if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more recipes like this. Add the carrot to the pan as well. Sauté the vegetables until they are soft and tender. This creates a rich, aromatic base for the filling. Then add 1 pound or 450 grams of ground meat to the sautéed vegetables. You can use beef, pork, or a mix. Cook the meat, actively breaking up any lumps with a spatula until it changes color and is no longer raw. Next, dice 1 red bell pepper into small cubes. Red peppers are not just beautiful and colorful. They are packed with essential vitamins that boost our immune system. Adding fresh vegetables like this ensures you are feeding your body something good while enjoying a truly delicious meal. Add it to the pan. Stir well. Now, add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Stir well and let the filling simmer for a few minutes. Grate 2 garlic cloves on a mini grater. That unmistakable aroma instantly fills the room, making the kitchen feel warm and cozy. It really brings back memories of hearty family dinners. add them to the meat. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of oregano. Mix everything thoroughly to combine the flavors. The meat mixture is now rich, aromatic, and ready for the baking dish. Once the filling is cooked, remove the pan from the heat. Then, slice 2 pounds or 1 kilogram of potatoes into very thin slices. Take your time with this step. The slices should be as thin as possible for even baking. Preparing ingredients. By hand like this is such a grounding process, reminding us of the care and love that always went into the meals our mothers made for us. Now, grease a baking dish with oil. Use a kitchen brush to spread it evenly across the bottom and sides. Lay out the first layer using half of the sliced potatoes. Arrange them carefully so they slightly overlap to cover the bottom. This creates a solid foundation for the tasty layers to come. Sprinkle 1 teaspoon of salt over them. Add 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Spread the meat and vegetable mixture evenly on top. Cover the filling with the remaining half of the potatoes in an even layer. Ensure the meat layer is completely hidden under the potatoes. This helps the casserole bake evenly and keeps all those delicious juices trapped inside. Now, evenly pour the creamy egg sauce over the entire casserole. Make sure the sauce soaks between the potato slices. Cover the dish tightly with foil. Place the dish in a preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. Bake for 50 to 60 minutes. When the casserole is fully baked, remove it from the oven. Carefully remove the foil. Grate 5 ounces or 150 grams of Gouda cheese. Gouda is perfect here because of its smooth, creamy texture when melted. It adds a rich, buttery flavor that pairs so well with the potatoes. Transfer the grated cheese into a bowl. Add 1 ounce or 30 grams of breadcrumbs to the cheese. Mix them together well. Sprinkle this mixture evenly over the hot casserole. Spread it out so that every inch is covered with this savory topping. Then grate 2 ounces or 60 grams of Parmesan cheese. Parmesan adds a wonderful nutty sharpness to the dish. It brings a depth of flavor that really elevates the simple ingredients. Sprinkle the grated Parmesan cheese over the layer of Gouda and breadcrumbs. Distribute it evenly across the surface to ensure perfect melting. This final touch ensures you get a delicious, crispy cheese crust that looks as good as it tastes. Return to the oven and bake for another 10 to 15 minutes. Take the casserole out of the oven. Let it rest for a few minutes to set. Slice it into generous pieces. You can feel the crunch as the knife glides through the crust. Just look at that beautiful golden color and the rich texture. It looks absolutely mouth-watering. Place it on a plate. You can see how the tender potatoes and savory meat are perfectly layered, soaking in that creamy sauce to stay incredibly juicy. This is a truly satisfying meal that instantly warms the soul. A delicious dinner that brings real comfort to the table. Thank you for cooking with me today. Until next time, happy cooking!